didn't expect to be making another video so soon, but I'm glad to be able to. Just kind of give you an update of what's going on. This hive here, if you watched the last video, had over the past 14 days had made a queen cup, put an egg, a queen laid an egg in there, and they fed it and they capped it. And so had that queen cell in there on my last inspection. I came back the next morning and I was able to cut that queen cell out and put her in an incubator. Had never done that before, and wasn't real sure how long she had been capped. And so exciting news, really excited. Put her in the incubator and she hatched out yesterday, sometime yesterday, and here she is in this California queen cage. I'm giving her a few drops of honey, and so she's ready to install in a hive. This is a unmated queen hatched from that hive over there. So what I've done now is I've taken this hive box here. It has a permanent bottom board on it. I've taken some bees from over here and a frame that had mostly capped brood, have put in this hive, and I had a frame of capped honey left from one of my other hives that did not make it. So they've got one frame of capped honey and one frame of mostly capped brood. The bees that were on that frame of capped brood, and I shook a couple of more frames of bees in there. Most of those bees are going to go back. I'm hoping a good many of the bees are nurse bees that do not fly, that do not know that they have been moved because they've never been outside the hive. And those bees are the young bees, and they're really good at taking care of brood and queens. And so hopefully this queen will be accepted. All right, so we have two good frames of bees there. If they will stay here, that'll be the ideal thing to have happen. So one of the things I want to do is kind of put a partition up in here to help the bees not have so much area to patrol due to hive beetles. I want to try to really narrow their space inside this box in hopes that will help them ward off any hive beetle harassment. So what I've done, these little divider boards come all the way up to the top, so that when I put my top cover back on, it will seal the rest of this box off. It'll be sealed. These bees will only be able to travel up and down these two areas. Okay. All right, so as you can see, when I had put her in there, she had a little honey on the cage from my finger from fooling around in the hive. And the bees are up on top there, and they're kind of getting honey there, and I thought, well, that's all they're doing. But I do see one or two that are going through the screen there, checking out the queen, seeing what they'll do. I don't see them really attacking the cage or anything, so hopefully they will accept her, and I can let her out, and they'll accept her and feed her, nurse her, and we'll see what happens. They're more interested in her now. All right, so here's my first homegrown queen installation from a hive. Hatched her out in an incubator. We've had one queen that has hatched out on her own and flown off and gotten mated. That's the one that's in our only hive that we have now. She did that, but this will be the first one where it's been hatched out and installed into a new hive. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.